The tundra is the biome I selected for my research. I wrote about the tundra because I've heard of it before, and I thought of it to be an interesting place. Here are some pros and cons of the tundra biome. Pros: more populated than expected. Not as cold as Antarctica. There's a summer and most snow disappears in the summer. Cons: not many plants. Very cold. Summer is very short. The seasons spring and fall don't exist yet, and snow never fully disappears. Here's a picture that I drew of the tundra biome. The three animals who live in the tundra biome are Arctic foxes, snowshoe hares, and musk oxen. The first animal I learned who lives in the tundra is the Arctic fox. Arctic foxes' survival needs are food and snow. They get food from little rabbits, leftover scraps from polar bear hunts, and berries. They hide in the snow and can dig a den in the snow and take shelter in it. The strength they have is when an Arctic fox is cold, it can dig a den in snow and use its tail as a blanket. Their fur helps them to blend in with the snow to hide from predators. A weakness they have, since there's not much in the tundra for an Arctic fox to eat. If the Arctic fox does not adapt, predators could eat it. The Arctic fox's fur blends in with the snow. This is a habitat-specific adaptation. It benefits from this adaptation if a predator comes nearby. An Arctic fox, it can hide in the snow. The Arctic fox survives because it's good at finding food when it's hungry, and it can keep itself warm by digging a den. Arctic foxes' needs are met sometimes by scavenging for food. They hunt by reaching their paws in the snow to grab their prey. In the future, I think Arctic foxes' population number will go higher, and Arctic foxes will adapt to live in warmer places. This is a picture I drew of an Arctic fox. The second animal I learned who lives in the tundra is the snowshoe hare. Snowshoe hare survival needs are grass for food and a snowy biome to live in. The strength they have is there's a good amount of food for the snowshoe hares. Its fur helps blend in with the white snow. A weakness they have is a lot of people are hunting for snowshoe hares. They are hunted by snowy owls and lynxes. If the snowshoe hare does not adapt, snowshoe hares could become vulnerable to predators. Its fur blends in with the snow. This is a habitat-specific adaptation. It benefits from this adaptation because if a predator comes nearby, the snowshoe hare can hide in the snow undetected. Snowshoe hares survive because there's a good amount of food for the snowshoe hares. The biome that they usually live in is snowy. Snowshoe hare needs are met usually by eating at night, so some predators don't eat them. There is usually enough food where snowshoe hares live. In the future, snowshoe hares may become endangered because there are too many people hunting them. This is a picture I drew of a snowshoe hare. The third animal I learned who lives in the tundra is the musk oxen. Musk oxen survival needs are food and shelter. The strength they have is when the ground is fully covered with snow, musk oxen can dig under the snow to find grass to eat. A weakness they have is wolves try to eat their young. If the musk oxen does not adapt, it could get very cold. Musk oxen have a thick coat of fur. This is their habitat-specific adaptation. It benefits from this adaptation because it helps to keep themselves warm in the cold. Musk oxen can survive because they are good at finding food and they can keep themselves warm. Musk oxen needs are met by their ability to use their sharp hooves to dig for grass under the snow. In the future, musk oxen numbers will grow and they may roam to warmer places. This is a picture that I drew of a musk ox.